going to be more talking about Maya as a player.
True. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess we'll just call it Radiant Dire. All right, everyone. Hello and welcome to DotP Wednesday in-houses. This is Wivrex and Golgi, and this here is Week 5, Season 4, Game 2, Lobby 2. We have Team Jordan versus the Radiant. And since that's boring, we're going to call them Team Maya.
Team Maya.
Team Maya.
They banned Arcborn last game, first banned. Are they really afraid of this character? Game? Yeah, they banned it again. Magnus wasn't banned last game, but they decided to ban Magnus this game.
I know that both Jordan and Shield are Arc Warden and Meepo spammers.
Yeah.
Maybe not Shield for the Meepo, but definitely Jordan.
It's killing like two birds with one stone. It's like targeted banning, so you're targeting two players at the same time. Super efficient. Will Bristleback get banned out? Or will he get picked?
5 seconds remaining.
Because I feel like if he doesn't get banned out, he'll probably get picked.
Reserve time.
Oh, there it goes.
Is Razor still getting picked a ton in Summit?
Yeah, Razor's still good. He's still very good, I think. But it's like not like first banned, first pick material though. You still want to make sure he has favorable matchups because he's one of those characters that like crushes certain characters and then just is like decent against certain characters, and he doesn't like scale the best into the game. So you want to make sure that he has the right counters, because if he doesn't have the right counters, then his late game effectiveness is really cut short. Jakiro, this was his first pick last game also. He's a solid character right now. You can't really complain about him. He feels like the new Ogre. Like Ogre's being phased out for in favor of Jakiro. He has a lot of CC, a lot of pushing potential.
Is it all about the liquid fire and dual breath basically?
Yeah, and also his base stats. Jakiro's base stats are just so good. Yeah. He has like really high base armor, good health.
Remaining.
So when he got picked, I would swear he said Jackie Mao, not Jakiro.
I feel like you're hearing stuff.
No, I swear it sounded like it. It was said. He said it in just this really weird way.
Jackie Mao. Now, speaking of Jackie Mao, NP's already in lower brackets in the summit.
Wow.
I just want to see that boy succeed.
Baffled.
Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, but I feel like he will never be. He will like never succeed. He just, I don't know, man. One day maybe. I like the guy as a player. I mean, as a person, I guess. But his plays sometimes baffle everyone. There's Spear being picked for Dire. I mean, this is a problem hero. Like, it's a hero that you never want to ban because you're not sure if the person on the enemy team knows how to play it. But it's super ban worthy because if they know how to play it, you don't want to play against it.
Yeah. On a subject of Mr. Jack. Yeah, he seems like he's due for a TI win, but he will have to ride the pine along with all the other teams this year. So yeah, my Greek boys can be hoisting that up. It's probably not gonna happen.
What's your prediction? How far Mouse Esports go in this TI?
Don't make it through qualifiers.
Oh, really? I mean, I guess their performance this year hasn't.
It's been really bad since Boston.
Yeah.
I mean, before Boston, like they knocked. They knocked Secret out of it completely and qualified. And then for this recent one, they got knocked out too.
The green team
right in the beginning.
Someone now.
Yeah, but Secret really turned it on though. Like when Puppy made his new team after last TI, it just seemed quite shaky for a while, but now they're back to being super high tier 1. Puppy always, I feel like, has like an ability to find talent, and he takes risks in players. Like he like really brought mid one, to spotlight, showing how good he is. He just drafts this guy randomly out of Fnatic. I think mid one was playing, and he just like picks a guy up. Yabzor. My fucking god, I'm so happy that Yabzor is finally getting like tier 1 spotlight, because I swear to god this guy has been like the best tier 2 player for the longest time, and I don't know why people haven't picked him up yet. And Puppy finally giving him the place he needs, and like his performance was so good at
Reserve time.
And the guy's Magnus is legendary, but I'm not sure if I would play Magnus unless the offlaner wants to switch with him. But yeah, the guy is some specialist stuff.
Man, they are just banning mids. Radiant is.
Radiant team pick.
And they just don't want to fight against anything. And I mean, just mids in general are getting banned. There's like 6 mids banned already. There's SF and Tinker from the other side. Underlord. I haven't seen this character in a while. Jakiro, Venge.
5 seconds
Who's
remaining.
next? I mean, so far the picks have been kind of boring. Both these teams not really showing much with their draft. Especially with the Radiant team. Their like support picks are so safe right now.
Yeah. I mean, clearly, so Earth Spirit, this will most likely be our roamer, right? Our catch guy. Underlord's going to be in the off lane, Shadow Shaman 5.
Yeah.
It's all plainly spelled out, what each team is doing right now. But as far as their greater goal, it's not much to read on right now.
Yeah. The smoke gank for Dire also has a lot of potency. Like, as long as our spirit can, smoke and roll in and stun someone, and Shell Shaman can easily close the gap for Shackles. So the mid laner is going to have to watch out against that. The Radiant cores can also, and supports can also definitely rotate, but, not as potent. Because Vengeful Spirit just doesn't have as much of initiative range as our Spirit does. Bloodseeker straight out against Death Prophet. It's a good pick. Death Prophet pops her ulti, Bloodseeker pops his ulti, and Death Prophet just doesn't move anywhere with Exorcism. Death Prophet who can't kite is pretty much of a Death Prophet. Bloodseeker is still picked up kind of early though.
Yeah, it's not uncommon to see him get a blade mail as well, right? That's
Legion
something
Commander
that could go great against that Death Prophet. Oh, but the Legion.
Legion should be able to do a decent amount of work against Bloodseeker. If Bloodseeker gets initiated on, he can't really do much. So that's what Legion going to be looking forward to doing. Making sure they have a lot of vision, so they can kill Bloodseeker right away, because he's quite squishy. Before any of the ruptures goes out, Death Prophet should be able to take towers pretty easily. So Radiant are looking to get a little bit of like early aggression push going on. They're not definitely like all-in push like the last game we saw. Jakiro, Death Prophet, both these characters very happy with taking towers early on.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so Bloodseeker, that's really, I don't know. Every single time I see this character, I'm not exactly sure what to think about it. I just have like almost no experience seeing this character in game, especially in a competitive setting. But the character can feel super unfair when he's like doing well and feel completely useless when he's not. Because when you're like on the aggressive and just rupturing people, it just feels super unfair and you can't do anything except TP out.
Yeah, Jakiro Venge, they've got a little bit of stuns here, but they're going to be especially vulnerable to that.
Yeah.
And Venge has to be really careful who she swaps.
Yeah. But when you can't, when your team can't follow up on the rupture and they just let the rupture target sit there and doesn't do anything, then Bloodseeker feels really, really sad. So I feel like Bloodseeker is one of those characters that require for his entire team to be ahead. He can really secure that lead once they're ahead. But watching Bloodseeker playing on a behind team can be rough. So it's going to be really important for Dire to win the early game, and they can definitely do it with the supports they have. And Underlord is just safe offlaner, and he shouldn't lose the offlane. He very rarely does.
Ursa Warrior.
Dire team pick.
Oh, I'm a motherfucking bear.
Yeah, but as you do complain about, this is one of those games that Ursa is kind of
very kiteable.
Yeah, and Bloodseeker has happily can rupture Death Prophet or Ursa. Both these characters need to be quite mobile to be effective.
Yeah, Pit of Malice alone is gonna make his life unhappy.
Silencer.
Yeah, just Team Jordan can just fight around in a circle around Pit of Malice, and Ursa is gonna cry quite a bit. Silencer being picked up as the final pick. So it looks like Bloodseeker is going to be a safe laner? I know, Silencer's got to be a safe laner, right? Bloodseeker going mid. Bloodseeker definitely needs the levels.
Now it looks like it's
We'll
chilled on
see.
the silencer. I suspect he's taking it mid.
Alright. So Bloodseeker going to be the safe laner. Haven't seen that in a while. We'll see how this goes. Going to be Flub on that Ursa. Maya going to be playing the Legion Commander. I haven't seen that Prophet in a while too. I like that Prophet quite a bit. Just the amount of like presence she demands. But of course she is very tied to her ultimate cooldown.
5 seconds
Yes.
remaining.
Well, they've got Jakiro, Death Prophet. Once again, one team having quite a significantly good push lineup. Although Shadow
Yeah.
Shaman can counter a little bit.
Yep. And we'll see how this ends up. But the Radiant team does have like pretty decent way of being able to deal with the wards. They do have Jakiro, Venge, and Death Prophet who can all, as long as they approach from right angle, should be able to take down the wards. Alright, here we go.
We are into the game. We will, since this is just an in-house, let you know who
Oh my
is playing.
god, it's almost
And
time.
on the Radiant, it will be Maya on the Legion Commander. Flub playing our big burly bear. Chubi on the Death Prophet. Coney 2012 on the Jakiro, and Cybonic playing our Vengeful Spirit.
Over on the Dire side, we have Skrunk on the Shadow Shaman, the Skrunk Shadow Shaman Spammer. Going to be Breaky playing the Underlord,
Brutal, savage,
Chilled Wind playing the
wrecked.
Silencer, Jordan Hansen on the Earth Spirit, and finally, How to Last It playing Bloodseeker.
Yep, and it looks like it will be Chilled Wind in the mid once again, as predicted. Skrunk getting a nice D ward and a deep ward of his own.
30 seconds.
Just set up for success here.
Yeah, Skrunk, I feel like every game I've seen him, he always smokes
Yep.
out and places his
Places
ward
one-
every single time.
This one
And, like,
or
it pays
this
off
one,
already.
right?
Yeah, depending on which side he played on. It pays off already, right? Because with that ward, that's the reason why they saw that ward being planted. So that like TP smoke out already paying off. Yeah, so if any
Time
one
to
of
get
the
angry with each
players
other.
kind of wants to scout Skrunk out for the next in houses, you can almost always guarantee he's going. If he's playing support, he's going to be warding up this high ground
Yeah.
over on the offlane side.
Get all your people together, TP them here. Wait for him to come up,
Gank him.
and then just gank him.
Oh, looks like a couple people are lagging,
Gank him and
or just
let him place it, and then deward him.
take
him and gank
everything
him.
from him. Yeah, make him waste his TP, make him waste his smoke, make him waste his observer.
And give up first blood. Just crush him. Crush the man.
Yeah, that's like Skrunk with that super poison 5 build. 3 tangos and 1 clarity in his inventory left. Also, looks like this is going to be Bloodseeker mid, which does make more sense. He only needs 1 tango too, which is nice.
He's gonna have a tough time going up against this Ursa though, won't he?
Yeah, he's got to be careful for sure. Yeah, he can get bursted down, but of course, Bloodseeker has a very easy way to be able to heal himself as long as he can secure these last hits. He can shrug up this harass quite a bit, and of course, Ursa not having as easy time with the sustain. So yeah, How to Last Hit doing quite a good job of shrugging all that damage off. Lovis is tanking quite a bit of creeps
Yeah.
right now.
There's a big pile of creeps, so he unfortunately. Oh man, we missed the
Oh,
first
wow.
blood. That was
Completely missed that out.
Cybonic. Yeah,
Use
getting
is
killed.
lost.
Yeah, that must be
Here.
going on for a while.
We're being.
Yeah, Jordan.
Ursa
on the
getting a
Earth
bit
Spirit.
forced out.
Yeah, this is a really terrible start for the Ursa. Bloodseeker, he has like a little bit hard time at the very early level stages, but once he can get a little bit ahead on the enemy, kind of feels a little bit like a Shadow Fiend in a way. That first few levels is so critical.
Skrunk taking a bit of harass, and Cybonic's gonna find him now.
Yeah, Jordan's gonna be
Nope, he
rolling
just
in
makes it
soon.
through.
Come Jordan, oh, misses completely.
Whiff. But Coney
there's the
taking a
for
lot
slow.
of damage. Yeah, he's getting slowed up. Just
Can't
needs
deny
one more
himself.
hit. Oh, he's gonna try, but he's not gonna be enough. It was a
Peace.
somewhat low damage camp.
Yeah, maybe you could have jigged that out, but thankfully to the thirst of how to last hit, they knew exactly where it was going. Maybe without the vision, if I got self-deny with the second hit from the camp. But rolling in on Maya, roll doesn't connect though.
How to last hit is
It's
just
level
getting
1.
so many denies here. 7 denies.
Yeah. Yeah, he has so much damage. 76 damage right now. And that's not counting Blood Rage, which increases damage he deals by 25%. It's because he's getting so much damage just from Thirst, right? And
Yeah.
Flub has only 48 damage per hit, so he's gonna have a really hard time last hitting here.
Got a
Oh,
dot
there's a
pause.
And Jordan sees Maya jungling. He's gotta be careful. Death Prophet froze. Yeah, speaking of Death Prophet, we have a safe lane solo Death Prophet here currently.
Yeah, both team supports just being trying to be very active around the map.
Yeah. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, the supports from the Dire side obviously having the early game advantage when it comes to roaming, thanks to the Earth Spirit having such a high initiation range. And there's so little that Jakir can do at level 1. Oh, and Coney took Frostpath level 1, which is arguably a very weak spell level 1.
Yes.
It takes forever to come out, only 1 second stun, 50 damage. Dual Breath usually does a lot more work with the slow. It's like a 5-second slow, so it does a lot more work. So yeah, his roaming capability is quite weak currently. And very low damage too. Oh, Jordan going on Maya. Oh, kick barely misses. When he comes
Rolls
rolling,
through,
it's
he's
really
gonna miss, but
vision.
now he's gonna get found by all the people. Jordan walks into the ice path, and there we go. He is gonna pay dearly, but
Wow.
Bloodseeker just went hard.
Yeah, he found that space. He saw all these supports that rotated, so he knew that Flub was going to be defenseless there, taking something out of a loss, getting something much greater for that kill. Yeah, I wonder why Jordan didn't wait. Jordan could have waited a little bit longer for Legion to take more damage from the camp, and then initiate it.
Oh no.
Yeah, Flub is just taking so much damage to this Bloodseeker. The Thirst now, he's got level 2.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hopeless for Flub. It's going to be just trying to survive here for Flub, rather than trying to win this lane at this point. There's a haste from top. This could do a lot of work, depending who picks it up. Both Ursa and Bloodseeker can make a lot of work out here. Skrunk is embizzed up, actually.
Yeah, Flub is stuck under the tower. He's gonna immediately get held in place while Bloodseeker hits him with the Bloodright and smacks the crap out of his face.
Yeah, very well coordinated by Skrunk. He's making so much work happen. Spirit barely anything. He's gonna spot the haste rune. Yeah,
Is that up for Bloodseeker? No, he's gonna give it to Skrunk.
He doesn't have any mana though, so
Yeah.
he might just use this to run back to base.
Or harass Maya.
Yeah, just can get a few light right clicks off.
Alright, he's just hanging out.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go for it. Jordan is here. Let's see if he can land the roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
wow,
putting
he
some
took
damage
so
in.
much damage.
Maya, uncharacteristically, kind of a bit out of position there, and immediately gets jumped by everyone.
Yeah, he took a huge amount of burst damage because Chilled maxed last word first, and he timed that last word just in time with the overwhelming odds. And overwhelming odds popped the last word immediately, so he lost a chunk of health.
They've swapped Chubi and Flub, which I think is great, because that life drain on Chubi will let him deal with Bloodseeker a lot better.
Yeah, I agree, and he can last hit from a safe distance rather than having to go into melee range against Bloodseeker. And Flub definitely desperately needs farm right now. Yeah, right now, Bloodseeker's 11 denies.
Jordan rolling in. He's going to catch Coney immediately. They put a Blood Right out. Oh, Jordan kicks him out and forces him to walk back into the Blood Right. But here's that life drain doing quite a bit of damage. Chuby, though, is immediately going to get held up and needs to try and get some damage out. They can get him. There we go. They get the Bloodseeker. He'll pay with his life, but that is absolute value right now. Her Spirit taking a bunch of damage from Cybonic. The Dual Breath is not going to hit. Cybonic is chasing him down, but is going to have to back up. He gets the regen, but immediately it gets canceled. Coney's trying to run out of there. He gets a nice ice path down. Gonna buy himself a little bit of time, is just trying to juke around, but Jordan gonna bowl a strike into the double-headed dragon. But now it's Chuby's turn. He is back. He's got his boots up and putting some damage into Skrunk. He's gonna get the last hit uphill from 1.5 miles away now. Chuby and Chilled ready to fight. No, Chuby's gonna leave him.
Oh, the kick.
Chilled is gonna go down, and now Cybonic is trying to fight. There's Coney. Coney gets the Ice Path Dual Breath down. This fight does not end. These colors don't run. And it's finally...
How many respawns was there?
At least 6.
Fortified.
And also while that was happening, How to Last Hit killed Flub in the bot lane. He had so much damage from the Thirst because people were low from the team fight. He just TP'd bot and then killed Flub with that Rupture.
Golgi, take the casting for a second. I have a work call I have to take.
Sounds good. Alright, so far, Bloodseeker doing so good in the last hits. 38 last hits, 11 denies. He's going for a Hand of Midas first, which at this point when you're so ahead, why the hell not? Bloodseeker can definitely capitalize on a lead like this. And at this point, you know, when his team is so ahead and got, you know, characters like Earth Spirit that you need to run away from, he might not need items himself. He can just use this to scale better into late game. Jordan will be finding an Arcane Rune here. And Earth Spirits actually can capitalize on the rune quite hard, but he's got to be able to find the target first. Mostly right now, Maya has been forced to jungle quite a bit. He's out of mana currently though. Maya actually done quite a good job last hitting so far. 35 last hits, keeping up with Childwind quite well. Flub is quite low. He's gotta watch out. How to last hit, rupturing Jakiro. He gets silenced up in that Blood Right, and it's gonna be another kill for the Bloodseeker. Flub, you gotta watch out, man. I mean, this is a problem when you're low health, when you're playing against Bloodseeker. Even though you're not laning against Bloodseeker, you gotta kind of watch out and keep yourself topped up because it's giving Bloodseeker so much damage right now and so much move speed that you're putting your teammates' life in danger. Flub, though, is one going on breaky. There's a Arcane Missile coming out. And there you go. Flub finally making something happen there with the help of Vengeful Spirit, although he does get that last hit denied from him. But he's not going to mind. This is going to be a good chunk of XP going his way. Jordan looking to make something happen from the enemy jungle. He actually gets a super deep ward in here. He actually spots out that courier. He might be going for the courier snipe. He's going to be waiting here. Yeah, he's going to be waiting for the courier. Let's see if he'll get it. On top lane though, there's going to be a global silence. Jordan going for the courier. They are going to get this Legion Commander with the Rupture. Nowhere for her to run. And Underlord is up here too. Jordan meanwhile failing at getting the last hit on the courier. He just lets that go. Breaky is going to be using that ultimate to get out of there. He's going to get the Bloodseeker out to safety too. Flub sacrifices, not Flub, sorry, Skrunk sacrificing himself. Stays late, and Jordan is running from the creeps while his teammates are all fighting. I was keeping an eye on him in the minimap there. He rolls in and misses the courier too. A little bit disappointing for him. I think he got a couple of last hits on the courier, but can't take it down. Now allow right click damage for him. Just prefer for him to, because no one's microing the courier because no one knew what was happening. But still, there's quite a bit of network lead, or at least kill lead, for the Dire side. comes to Graph. Actually, when it comes to XP, Dire are only up by around like 500, and Network's only 1.5k. So Radiant, for how much losing they're doing when it comes to kills, they're keeping up with the farms. So the game is quite close still. There might be action down here. There's a Rupture coming on Juby. He pops the Exorcism. Oh, Huglass is taking so much damage. Here comes the overwhelming odds.
There we go. Now Skrunk is going to get dueled up from the Maya, and I'm back just in time to see two dudes die.
Yeah, and Juby also getting so much life back from that too, because he did manage to get the last hit on the Blood Raged Bloodseeker. Yeah, a little bit overestimating his ability to fight there.
A little bit of time left on Exorcism, so they should be able to get a good amount of damage into this tier 1.
Yeah.
It's not doing too much, it's just a level 1. Now, he's gonna get rooted up, Life Drain out onto Skrunk, and actually putting one onto Underlord as well. Now, TPs are coming in, they're ready to start fighting. Bloodseeker's running in, but they don't have any way to stop these guys. They're gonna drop a very nice Ice Path, should stop that advance. Oh, but Juby went the wrong way! He's gonna get caught and kicked, but kind of kicked away instead. There we go. Bloodseeker will just punch him right in the face. Jordan Hansen will pay with his own life, but Radiant or Dire look like they are in a much better position to take this tower, and take it they shall. Could even,
a little bit.
Probably even transfer this into a tier 2 with the wards that they still have. Wards go down immediately.
Yeah, just pushing their advantage. That was a really awkward spot for Skrunk. Oh, they're gonna find the Legion Commander with that Rupture. He's gonna try to TP out.
He's gonna TP, yeah, he got it. Now Cyclonic. Coney, Ursa. Global Silence is used. This fight is so disjointed, nothing's really happening. Ursa just able to run around in the backline, but chilled, he's gonna get stomped, and now he should be eating some swipes to the face. Breaky is gonna use his TP, but just go back solo bus ride to the home base.
Yes, Juby dying there, allowing that tier 2 dose to be taken down by the wards. Juby went the wrong way because there was a blood right on the ground, and he went back to try to dodge the blood right, but yeah, at that point, I mean, it was kind of like a rock in a hard place type situation, but at that point...
I think Jordan just got spotted. Jordan? Yeah, they're going to use the Ice Path in, but now they're ready to fight once again. Vengeful just taking all the damage in the world. Magnetizes down out of last hit, taking quite a bit of damage, but he manages to make it out and escape from the Exorcism. There's an Ice Path there. Skrunk now, the next one to get torn down by the bear. Flood taking quite a bit of damage in the front line, though, and he will die. Juby now a bit by himself, and Jordan Hansen, he just cannot wait, probably, to get on this guy. He puts a boulder through him. Now there's a duel out. It's onto Silencer, though, with no real backup here from his team. Silencer they'll not get the duel, but they will get the kill.
Yeah, it's interesting. The last couple of ruptures, I mean, the one before this one was on Legion Commander who TP'd out, but the last two that was on Death Prophet, both times Death Prophet had her ulti, and she just got to kind of sit there, and Bloodseeker tried to engage against the Exorcism Death Prophet, but you know, it's really hard to fight against Exorcism. And he was putting Blood Rage on himself, and he was taking so much extra damage from the Ghost that he just can't initiate into it. And he did go for the hand of Midas first, which means he's just going to be a little more weaker during this mid-game phase.
He's picking himself up at Yule's. Is that... I know he can cancel TPs with it, but is there something else they might normally go for that?
No,
or
that's
Yule's just great.
Yeah, Yule's is kind of a common item. Plus, it does seem like a very weird item because it gives him no... damage, but the mana regen is actually quite nice on him because he has no other way of regenerating mana very easily, and Blood Rite costs a lot, and it's quite a low cooldown. If you can spam that spell, it's a really good spell. And of course, the added benefit of being able to cancel TPs without, Basher.
Gotta fight up top. They've got a duel out, and immediately it's taking Childwind down. They will get the duel this time. Strunk is getting caught as well. Now Breaky, he's gonna have to be on the retreat, but they're hungry for blood. Jordan Hansen's over here. Coney spots him out. Farming up these wards. Poor
Yeah, the early lead by Bloodseeker not going quite well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, maybe this
Ursa's
Midas
gonna
was a bad choice.
break the smoke and immediately gets found. He gets silenced, so he can't use his Enrage. There, Enrage comes out. Yeah, he's got it this time, and he's ready to fight, but it'll wear off just in time for him to explode to the blood right now. A nice Ice Path is gonna buy him a little bit of time. Exorcism gets used, so they better get in and start putting this to work.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, damn, I actually get this denied there. I wanna
Yeah.
fortify up.
Shadow Shaman gets the deny.
Has been denied.
This exorcism should be running out quite soon here.
Cybonic, is going to be able to make it to the back, but he gets found by a root, and then immediately is going to just get dismantled, dismembered, dismantled, pulled apart.
Interestingly enough, Chewie decided to go for a Handle Midas of his own on the Death Prophet. I'm not too sure about this item on Death Prophet. Just type of character who really does rely on tempo rather than scaling into the late game.
Tower has fallen.
Chewie gets spotted out. There's a Rupture coming out.
Rupture,
No,
yeah,
actually,
she's
this
just going to
is
keep
not
running.
technical. Oh,
Gonna
she
get
gets-
hit by Jordan and kicked.
Oh my god, the kick
Goodness,
with the
yeah.
Rupture.
I didn't even think about that, that very nice synergy.
Yeah, that's brutal. And Shield even has a Force Staff if he wants to add this back, but he did use Force Staff. Oh man, the overwhelming odds so
Huge,
big.
overwhelming odds. Gonna just knock everyone down. Flub is running in, but he could get trapped. He gets trapped and he has to enrage up in the wards, but still taking a ton of damage. He's held up, swapped out, and he may be able no, and he needs to get out of there. Flub. Charge forward. The Magnetize should be enough, and all that damage given the, or all that low HP given him that thirst. Will be more than enough for them to overrun the Radiant in that scenario, and they're going to pick themselves up yet another tower.
Green Boots tower that own, son.
Yeah, we see how important the Exorcism it is for them to win these team fights. And Chewbie's still on that Exorcism. It's such a long cooldown, and their team fight is so dependent on it. And we see like whenever that ulti's up, they win those team fights. And when they try to engage with the ulti being down, it seems to go quite badly for them.
And immediately
Just
Breaky's
going
got
dark
that mechanism, so their sustain is pretty good, as well as Bloodseeker. If someone's really low, he can Blood Ride them, or excuse me, Blood Rage them. And then yeah, Breaky just gonna use his port to get his whole team down to the bot lane, where they can clean up, farm a little, and take the last tier 2.
Yeah, Breaky also needs to. Yeah, he's finally got his Guardian Greaves too. Like not finally, rather, he's already got his Guardian Greaves at 18 minutes, and it's going to just even help with this sustain even more, be able to pump the mana on this team too.
Shield's gonna get dueled and taking a lot of damage. They get the win yet again. Up to 34 damage. That's 3 wins, 3 duel wins.
Yeah. Well, they're going to pop Exorcism to take Roshan. Philip's going to be very happy with this once he can get a hold of the Aegis. I'm not sure about popping the Exorcism. I guess it does guarantee it. And it does help them take it faster because their team fight
Yeah,
isn't
they've been getting
strongest.
overrun really hard recently, so they're gonna get the Aegis, but Exorcism is up. This should secure him a bit of a retreat, but instead they're gonna go aggressive, swap out onto Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is just getting blown up. The nice rock is gonna buy him a little bit of time to get to the shrine, and there they have a pit as well. He makes it to the shrine, and now Flub is on the wrong side of that pit. He goes down, and immediately the Aegis is gonna be used. The rest of his team try, and hopefully they can get him out of here, but I don't think he stands much of a chance. This poor little
my
bear.
God.
Everything they need in the world to keep him in place, but now they're gonna start fighting up.
Ooh,
Flub.
damage.
There we go. He's got. Oh no, his enrage wore off, and he was running around. Oh, he should go down though. He's forced in place. That kite they were talking about. Instead, Underworld goes in the back line. Legion Commander throws the duel out, but doesn't get too much out of it. There's a nice Magnetize getting all the Radiant heroes that are left, and lots of damage out from it. Jordan's ready to go onto Chewie, but he gets caught behind the trees.
Whew. On the bright side for Dire Coin, he got denied by those Ancient Creeps. Very small thing. But yeah, surprisingly, Ursa doing incredible amounts of damage. Even when CC'd up for most of his life, being able to kill the Bloodseeker in like 3 hits. Because there was a Blood Rage, I believe, Blood Rage both on him, on the Bloodseeker, and on the Ursa.
Oh
So
boy,
he was an insane
yeah,
amount of
he
damage
needs to
there.
stay 100% CC'd when that's happening.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea when he's getting super CC'd and, to do so much damage onto him, but, as soon as the CC breaks, you better run the hell away from the Ursa.
Your green dudes.
Alright, so it looks like How to Last Hit has decided to change the course of his build. Only picked up the Wind Blaze and not pick up the Yules, deciding to go for the Radiance instead.
Oh boy.
Much better scaling carry item.
Yep.
And he's going to be relying on his team to get him the mana, which should be possible because Underlord has the Guardian Greaves and Skrunk has the Arcane Boots. He definitely doesn't need the mana regen. And his team has plenty of CC to keep his targets around, so he doesn't even need the Yules. Yeah, I feel like Yules is more of a popular item if you're going like a jungle Bloodseeker, where you need to be more of a support role than a carry role. I do like the idea of Radiance more, like carry Bloodseeker. Alright, Maya quite close to his Blade Mill. Should help him in fights quite a bit. 22% gold lead for the Dire. I still think Radiant can take the fights. You just gotta make sure it's around the Exorcism. Well, of course, I gotta watch out for the global silence coming out from Chill. I feel like Chill plays Silencer more often than many other heroes in these in-houses. Of course, we think about him like spamming like Arc Burn and stuff like that, but I feel like he's like playing Silencer almost like every second week, or maybe every week. They're looking for a smoke, I think. They're grouping up pretty tight here. None of them have a smoke. Okay, so it's going to group up and then disperse. It's a smoke on the courier?
Chloe,
Yeah,
did
there
you
is.
see? Yeah, here it is. Coming out now. They should be getting ready to go now.
Yeah.
Dire's
Cody's
out
going against
scouting
the
and a
Yules,
little
too.
split up. They use this now. Oh, but
Radiance.
they can't use it now. Oh, they just got seen. It's pings all around. Dire's gonna get the hell back.
Out. Ooh, that was just awkward. When they grouped in their jungle, that was a perfect time to use it, but they didn't have it at that time. Chubby finds Jordan, but yeah, that's gonna break apart. Oh, they also
counter smoke under vision.
smoke in the ward.
Now what's gonna happen?
Now
Okay,
Radiant-
it's Radiant's turn to get back. The pit is not gonna hit today, but Skrunk managed to get the Hex out. Hex. Silence comes in. Oh no, they're not going to be able to get the duel off, and now Jordan Hansen is trying to run away. They've got a Bloodseeker out in the front line, and Ursa Bear could be in a little bit of trouble. Roll forward, he's silenced up, but he's putting the damage into Earth Spirit. Now the Exorcism doing quite a bit of damage, along with the wards. They get the second kill. Legion and Death Prophet down. Ursa goes down as well. It's the supports on the run. Buyback from Death Prophet. A nice Ether Shock there is going to take out the Vengeful Spirit, and Jakiro on the run. Buyback from Death Prophet, but there is nothing she can do to stop this. In fact, she needs to stay back. This is not the time to die for your pride. Ooh, Pit just barely not going to hit her, but they've got her on the back.
Yeah, this is going to be tier 3. That will take the racks.
Racks, I think, easy.
Yeah,
One,
that
at
was
least the
brutal
melee.
because Maya got ruptured there, but he was moving around like he didn't know he was ruptured. I think it was actually the global silence. And he couldn't
Right,
hear
here
the
comes
ruptures
Maya.
on the wall.
Oh, he puts the rupture on Maya so he can't duel. Maya's just running around, running to the shrine. Ice Path just barely going to catch Breaky, but he's got the pit. He gets a swap back onto Chilled. Now, unfortunately, that'll be a death swap. Just team blocked out too much by that pit. Couldn't get in. There goes Maya. He jumps in immediately. He's putting the damage in to Chilled. Chilled is just barely not going to go down. He doesn't get the dual damage, but they do get the kill and are going to be able to TP out of there. Just adding an insult to a Rax.
Yeah, no, this game is looking quite brutal. Yeah, so I don't exactly know what happened. I think Maya didn't know he was ruptured in that earlier fight in the mid. I really do think it was the global silence shushing out the rupture sound effect. Because I actually didn't even hear the rupture go out either. And then like next moment I saw Maya was bleeding and running all over the place.
I saw him get hit by it, so maybe that's why I can't confirm that I heard it.
I was like, it was the earlier mid fight like here rather than the racks, because when he hit the racks, it was pretty obvious. But yeah, it looks like how the last actually went back for the Yules.
Well, they've been lucky. Radiant's been lucky enough to not give up any duel wins yet.
Yeah, no, that was really close last one too.
Haste.
Thank you, my beauties.
Right there, looking to take the shrines now. Maya gets arcane.
That was
Prayer, so that's
accidental, I
gonna
think.
for a little while.
Or no, they've got vision on him. Child's got haste. Oh, Child, your haste is gone! Child, your haste is gone! Child is immediately gonna get found by the Ursa, but he's managing to get out of there. He uses the global silence and Cybonic. Oh, just gets destroyed by Hadalastet. Hadalastet gets a nice rupture out onto Chubi. Chubi's just killing himself.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. These like global silence rupture. I didn't hear rupture there again.
I definitely heard it that
sounds...
time.
You heard it? Okay, I don't know what's going on with my sound, but like, holy crap. Maybe I just, yeah, maybe my headset's bugging out, but like, whenever there's global silence and rupture going on, just like, I just can barely hear it.
Back.
But yeah, Chubi
Here we go in for
he doesn't have
another
much
set of
system.
barracks. Not a lot of ways to stop him. Exercise him, exercise him.
They're called
Circumcision.
Power has fallen.
GG is
They
called by
won't cancel
Chubi.
it?
Yeah, they know. I don't think they're gonna cancel it. Oh, it is canceled.
Seems like it's canceled.
Definitely canceled, unfortunately. There we go. Lots of damage going out. I think, yeah, that should get recalled here momentarily. Jordan Hansen taking a lot of damage to the macro, but they are just destroying this team.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Still not calling GG. I guess I won't let him push. Oh, chilled. Watch out, he's picking up an item.
Jordan kicking him around. There's the GG call.
The GG.
That one is for real that time. What happened there, Golgi?
Well, they were doing well fighting around the exorcism when they were coming back in the early mid game, but they just could not find another good team fight around the exorcism again. The ruptures were going really well once Bloodseekers started getting additional items on top of that Midas. I think that was why they were kind of like struggling in the early mid game there. There was a kind of like a power dip because they wasted, like, not wasted, like they kind of went around
Delayed.
for a 2k item. Yeah, that doesn't do much for the Bloodseeker. But once he picked up the Radiance, the game super turned around. He just kind of ran at people and just couldn't do anything against them.
Perfect. All right, everyone, that was game 2. Let's check in with game 1 and 3 and see if they are still going on. Thank you so much.